Many titles once captured our hearts but are now faded into obscurity. And Roblox is no stranger to these situations as games come and go by the years, leaving without a trace. A game I am particularly fond of, One Piece New Dreams, has recently fallen into this spiral, and I want to propose a way for the developers to help get the game back on track and to get it into a state that me and others could once again adore. By listing the major problems the game has and the solutions the developers will fix them, I hope to, find a way to fix the game, because right now it's in a bad state, and I'm going to explain why. First reason being, the game has little content, and this could easily be fixed with hiring a couple good developers and just actually making content updates. This game is built like a CC game, and it should have stayed a CC game. Since they brought it out, they need to treat it like it's no longer a CC game, because they're still treating it like it's a CC game, and it's really hurting the game. They're treating it like they only have a small amount of players when there's hundreds of people in the Discord, thousands of people in the Discord, even hundreds of people at the game at once sometimes. Maybe not anymore though after it's been dying. But yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. It's not a CC game anymore. It's not like small community. It's supposed to be, if they want to get bigger, they need to treat it like it's bigger. Another point is they have the trailer for the game. All the information is super outdated. All the videos, everything. You're trying to find information on the game. Good luck with that. People in the Discord are super unhelpful because the Discord's been dead. The trailer is outdated. The YouTube videos, the guides are all years old, months. I mean, maybe not years old. They're pretty old though, especially considering the game has changed quite a bit in recent times. And yeah, like I said, the Discord is very inactive. The question of the day channel, oh yeah, you would think that's like that channel doesn't mean much, but that channel directly reflects how active the Discord is, because it's the admins and the mods and the owner even setting up like little events to happen just to interact with the community, and that's dead. Question of the day, dead. There's no events, there's no pools, there's no giveaways, there's no lore, and that's important because the game has stuff like Yonkos and Marine Admirals that need have actual admin intervention to function, and that's just done right now. There's no sneak peeks. There's no active YouTubers right now because the game is just done and no YouTubers want to make videos on it. It's a surprise I am even making this video on it. And the Discord's dead. No one wants to be talking in the Discord. There's people talking on the Discord, but as you can see, there's hundreds of mentions of people saying the game's dead, the game's dying, things need to change. It really is in a bad state, but things like this are things that can be changed, and the devs need to realize that because they seem to still care about the game. They still talk in the Discord. They still update the game, but the updates, which brings me on my next point. The devs only change numbers. They don't actually make any real updates. They don't add any content. They just do patches. They just change little numbers. They up this or lower this, or they change this, or they remove or add this back into the game. They just have they don't add anything new though. All this stuff has been in the game previously, and that's hurting the game because who wants to play a game where, oh yeah, the only updates is 5 new codes and oh the style got buffed? That's kind of cheap. And yeah, that brings me to my next thing. Speaking of buffs and nerfs, the game's balancing is horrible. Like you would think for a game that relies on balancing updates only, they would have good balancing, but the balancing in the game sucks right now. You have certain styles being horrible and not even like Fishman Karate. No one in high level C uses that. You have people in low level C using the boxing and whatever the other one is. I forget what the other one is. It's Dragon Claw. That's busted right now. Dragon Claw, Rokushiki, those are the best styles right now. Fist is overpowered right now compared to one sword style, which is not even viable. 2 sword style, okay, a little bit better. 3 sword style, okay, but Fist beats everything. It's one of the strongest right now. And the Giant is just busted in low level C. In high level C, it's a little more easy to fight, but it's still annoying. And then there's just Spec Users, being that one Phoenix guy that was around a little bit ago who kept killing all the guys in high level C. No one wants that, and the devs didn't really care. And that goes to the next thing. Developers are very pay to win. They're very heavy on specs. You could pay them $200 and they'll give you whatever they want to. And if the devs want to have a successful game, or even not even this game, but any games in the future, they really need to stop that. Communities don't like when just some rich kid comes along with their parents' money and buys everything that they've been grinding hours for. No one wants that. That just takes all the fun out of the game. You get killed, especially when the game has exiling and wiping and all this dumb crap. No one wants that dumb shit in the game. You don't want someone to only have an hour in the game and be able to beat you when you have hundreds of hours. That's dumb. Going on to the next thing, Discord. This goes more with the Discord, but it's in game too. The mods, for some reason, the mods could give themselves stuff. The mod abuse is horrible in this game. So many mentions of mod abuse in the Discord server. The Discord mods are bad. The travel mods are bad. All the mods right now suck. Either they're inactive or they just abuse, or they just give specs, or they They literally, like, some of them will like tell you if you ask them that they're selling stuff. They'll give you stuff in-game specs for for money. They'll just do that, and that's really toxic. It's abuse. That's like shouldn't be in the game, and the devs need to really change this. And and the next thing I'm gonna talk about is like the devs really need to look at the suggestions. Suggestions are what keeps a game running. You can't really know what good updates to make unless you look at your community and you ask what like suggestions and what games and what like changes you want them to make. But the devs don't listen to anything at all. They don't care. They don't even like look at it. They just keep making their little changes to sword styles and adding a couple ancestry books and codes of endings for some reason, and that's all they do. They don't care about anything else. Like the top 2 suggestions right now, you look in the server, everyone wants them to remove the penalties of combat logging. That is dumb. You can disconnect in the game while you're fighting someone. You'll lose tons of progress right now. That's a big problem. Same thing with being exiled. No one wants to go to high level C because you could just die a couple times to some abuser, like I was saying earlier, some mod abuser or some spec buyer or some guy that has a busted dumb thing because balancing sucks. You could die to them and you'll get exiled and you'll lose a ton of your stats. Like, what's the fun of that? What's so good about that? It's not like Rogue Lineage where like the game is meant to like use or meant to wipe and it's like meant like that. No, the game takes a long time to progress. Like Rogue, you can make a account. I can make a build in like 5 hours. This game, you put hundreds of hours into it to get like max hockey and to get max whatever bounty, and you lose like half of that when you get exiled. Like, no one wants to do that. It's not fun, and that's basically all I have. But these developers really need change. Just trying to, like, I love this game, honestly. This game is like, one of the most fun games I've found recently, and it's like I started playing this like 2 months ago, and it was like when it was way more active. Like, I'm put some screenshots on the screen, and like it would have like 300 people playing it. Now it's done. Like, it's midday. You would think 3 p.m. Saturday. It's like most alive. It has like maybe 50 people playing it right now. At nighttime, it's dead. It has like goes down to like 20. It's horrible for a game. But yeah, that's all I want to say. See you guys later.